Hey, and welcome to another live stream of Conan Exiles. And you can hear someone working already here. And it's one of my three carpenters, yes. I didn't have a carpenter through my whole gameplay until very recently. And it's just the same carpenter, but three of them. Unfortunately, they are all the same. A castle, 9 fingers. Yes, this happens because of the new merchants feature. Okay, so now we can find merchants selling trolls, selling workers as well as fighters and such in their caravans. Okay, if you have ancient obolos, if you capture or even kill sorcerers, eventually you can trade them or their skulls for those new kinds of coins. Okay, new currency in game. And for 50 coins you can trade in slaves, okay, trolls. But I haven't been very lucky. I'm just getting repeated workers. Now I have 3 of these guys, but at least I could fill the carpenter's bench and even the artisan table I got here. By the way, welcome to my stream. So yes, I'm planning today. I've just added before starting the stream here a brazier, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this one here. It was really just to take the thumbnail for the stream video today. Anyway, so I've already, furnished a little bit or a lot several streams ago this carpentry, but it does still need proper lighting. I was thinking about a couple of plants, but as you can see it's already a bit crowded here. But it just needs a couple more things and it will be done. My plans for today, even though I started the stream later than I wanted, I ran into a bunch of cars early today and I had to have lunch anyway, but yeah. My plan today is to really get a few of the work in progress, then finish rooms done, if I have the time, of course. Today my stream will be like a few hours shorter than usual, is to finish the carpentry. Also we have, this is the pool room. I have temporarily placed there a fishing thing. And then we have here the tannery. Okay, so as you can see, a few things, the main things are here. I don't have a tannery yet, we'll work on that in a while. But yes, and then we'll just check that later. So my sofas disappeared after the patch 3.0. I still need to fully finish this place. It's more of a passage, but also a place to relax. But pretty much it's more for decorations. So we need some plants, well, decorations and a bit more proper lighting. So I didn't finish the rest of the lights here. Eventually more plants and such. A few more cool things here and there. Also, I've been thinking today, besides of those workstations rooms, so it's pretty much finished. It's the alchemist's area. So I like how I furnished this place. It's pretty much done. The opposite side, however, it's not. To the Emberlight, but I haven't been using it. I did have to study better the Emberlight mod in its features. It's a pretty good mod though. Johnny, it's actually my real life cat's name, but this one belongs to the lounge. They just do whatever they want. They just go through place to other place in the castle. The castle is really big though. Anyway, here is pretty much other crafting station room, which I do have to work on clearly. I just show here a few stations, like the casting table is here, and then we have the painter's bench from the Emberlight model, and just place it here because it's a new bench anyway. And then Dyer's bench is here as well. So it doesn't have anything else, as you can see, just a few storage rooms. And then this will lead me to the yard. In the other side, I've put on a few of these things, a few walls, to make some space. Maybe I could do the same thing here, because I like symmetry in the both sides of the castle in a way. So upstairs, I recently, or let's say, yes, very recently, yesterday, I finished finally the kitchen. And then in the latest streams overall, I finished finally the dining room. That includes latest streams, the alchemist's area, library is done, my bedroom, except for the secret room. I'll see if I cover that up then eventually. What else? So the trophy room, which was the one that I had more work with, is done. Storage room is done a longer time ago. And then I have whatever else. Well, the pantry is also done recently too. The yard, as you can see, I should like put many more things here. I'm not sure yet. Yes, I should still work in a few extra lights, even though it has some. It's still pretty dark in a few spots, as you can see, during night. The night is pretty short here, though. I do have to adjust that more, okay? And then I still need a few more, maybe a couple more animals here. I have plenty pets. I need to make a shelter for them, okay? Welcome to my stream, whoever just arrived. Thank you for being here, everyone. But especially more fighters and such, a few dancers. I have plenty dancers outside too. I need to dress them up properly eventually, okay? That's gonna be for the end, really, I guess. So statues and such are here, plants. I love plants, as you may have noticed here. And the pantry cat is outside. Just an indoor cat. Yeah. So eventually, yeah. And then I may want to start, if I have time, if I'm not planning to work on this side, finish the pool and launch areas. Well, then there's another cat. I want to get more cats. They are too loud though. But cat is cat. I want to... I have to fix the lights upstairs. It's the PP mod lights, the globs. Most of the lights are official, just unofficial are upstairs. I also finished the trolls' bedrooms, by the way, yesterday. Yeah. I want then to work on the corridors. Corridors are passages, so I'll put like decorations and maybe a few chairs. That's it. So no big deal on those. So I also want to start working here, which are more crafting stations around. These are like the smithies, just the forges, the furnaces here, I mean, and I want to get one more smelter there. No matter the smelter now, I do have like a tier 3 smelter. The better the smelter, the better, but yeah. And then we have like a specialized blacksmith here. But then I have an Amazon blacksmith here. I'm not keeping them here like all the time because they are noisy. I wanted another one here because I have 3 blacksmiths, that is. And then I have this one here. I wanted another one to place there. Can work on those later. So I started to decorate this area, but then I stopped. So eventually this needs some work when it comes to decoration. But I can just do a few things then. And then on this side, clearly I didn't finish that, so that's something that it's on the to-do list to do next. And then after these work in progress rooms are done, I was thinking and I was wondering if I should do this, but then since I have a couple of empty rooms, also the dismantling bench and delving benches room, which is like a bit upstairs on the other side, has to be finished too. I was thinking, yeah, no, there is an empty room not far from the pantry. I probably want to use that one as a sacrificial room. Yeah, because I want to, I decide myself to use the sorcery benches there. I'm not sure where I put the thaumaturgy bench at, if I dismantled it or not. Probably it goes up there, as well as the sacrificial stone. Maybe the transportory stone, which is a teleport, and the circle of power won't fit everything just there. It doesn't have enough space. That room is kind of small, but I'll see where I put those things on then later. And then I also need, let me see, well, for example, these rooms here are just a passageway. It's pretty much like the corridors. Most of the places here are just passages, like these areas, the area over there. Let's say just decorations. I don't think it will make sense to add those things like stations. And then I also have the 4 towers in each side, okay? You will see a couple more towers here and there, but yeah. And then the tower there in the center, it doesn't have like almost any space, so I was thinking maybe a few archers and then plants. I love plants, so yeah. But other than that, it just passages, corridors and such, not much space, so yeah, no functional things over those. And then I was thinking, since I have PP mod installed, I can shrink, I can resize the things like how can I say, tier 3 altars. I think I can resize them so I can have like light beams in the 4 corners of the castle, so I think it's gonna be cool. So once I'm finally fully done with this thing, which has been a while here, I can then finally work on shelters for pets. It's gonna take a while too, but yeah. So without talking a lot of time, I'm just gonna go back and then do some final touches outside of the place too. It'll be cool. And no, I'm just gonna go back. Also, before starting the stream, I have like my artisan's table and a few chests upstairs near the trolls' rooms. I've ended to place them downstairs so I can just get ready to work on the carpentry here. They are here already, okay. Alright, so let me see. Lights and a few things over here, maybe candles and a few more figurines. That's a modded one, Beyond Decor. So I have only Beyond Decor, PP mod and Ember Light installed, nothing much more than that. Overall, I also like to use the base game and DLC's pieces. And yeah, and then I should be done with this quickly. Let me see what I still have here. Okay, some leftovers from yesterday. Yeah, the cats keep crying. I need water. Hang on. It's really cold here today. And every other day of the week. And we can... Okay, not sure about this, but... I'm just gonna do a general look at the chests and see if I don't have to craft anything extra. I think this mortaria is made of wood. Nothing else I want from here. By the way, yesterday I was having like an error, like a window to press OK. If I pressed OK, probably the game would shut down. I had to verify the game files before I started the stream, which made the game download like 51 gigabytes. Okay, this sometimes happens after the patch, like 3.0. It happened to me a couple of times before. It's kind of scary anyway, but yes. Also, I wasn't able to receive some of my rewards from the battle pass. I didn't get my Chrome coins yet, so I have this 1200 Chrome coins from the previous battle pass chapter. Okay, I was supposed to have 1320 since I've gained this level yesterday. I didn't get them yet. I've claimed these rewards already. I'm not able to access this yet, nor this, but I've gained the free one that is the prawn mulch, as I do have this here. I've crafted this yesterday, so it looks like this. Yeah. But some more people have been in trouble to get the rewards at certain levels somehow. Developers are already aware of this issue. If you're not able to receive some things from the battle pass, at least they are aware of that. So we've been having a lot of issues with this Age of Sorcery, and I'm very concerned about the future of this game. Honestly, at this point, I'm not gonna even talk about it right now again. But yes, I'm just gonna look for whatever the game will bring next. I think I'm gonna use the Goshen wall torches. I've been using these in a few other parts of the castle, but I enjoy these a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna actually try to use, not sure about this, maybe the base game paintings, which have the screenshots from community bases. It was about a very old contest that Funcom hosted, and some people got their bases screenshots in game. It's kind of cool, I guess. So I need to craft other light sources soon. Okay. Yeah. Guess maybe more wooden things. That's it. Yeah. And maybe an orange carpet. Not sure if I should put a carpet there, but I really like carpets. Hey Alfonso, good to see you here. I will. Actually, the cat meowing, it should be the one of the launch cats. There is one here. It's clearly not this one. My real life cat is asleep. I think it should be maybe the other one around. I know I've seen it. It is this one. This is the name of my actual cat. It's complaining. Johnny. And it's funny that they only eat meat, but not fish. If you read, you cannot read, but if you have like any in the inventory, they talk about cats wanting fish heads, but they don't eat fish in the game. It's kind of funny though. They are pretty loud, and it's funny that you can see like things echoing, the echo inside of this castle. So their meows, like you can hear the meows really far in the distance. So let me see the artisan table here. I'll be crafting a couple paintings. Yeah, I guess it's not. And Okay, your citadel build using all new storm glass pieces is done. Can hire you to do the decor. Yes, don't mind. Okay. I do enjoy a few of these hanging war banners. They're pretty cool. Just checking a few things here. Maybe I'll consider using the brazier after all. The Imperialist pack is still my favorite. I may use Nanging. Let's see. Where are the white candles like this, but candle stops? I thought I had a few left, but looks like I don't. Still have these, my bad. Try these ones out too. I have plenty of ichor in my storage room. No problem. And these as well. Okay. That means that you enjoy how I decorate. That's pretty cool. Obrigada. Okay. I was thinking about adding a painting here, but that's okay. Could put them on the side as well. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but that's fine. I thought about using these wall torches because they seem to be made out of wood. And as you can see, due to the issue with these, with some of the few issues with these walls, even though I do enjoy these walls a lot, they sink, the wall torches also sink on these walls. Okay, it's the problem with them, these buggy walls. Yeah. I keep complaining about the walls. And I'm gonna resize this with the PP mod. Okay. And I could even add a third one here. It's floating, hang on. I can see that it is slightly floating. Things are actually floating. And I'm afraid that I have to fly to properly place it, yeah. Thank you. It requires a lot of patience to do all these things. And also a lot of patience from all of you to watch me decorating. I don't know how you can do it. Okay, I prefer decorating myself than watching someone else doing it. So thank you all of you for staying here, like watching me doing this stuff. I don't know how you can do it, but thank you. Really. Look at this, it's still floating. if I adjust this, like the placement with shift and the mouse wheel, they just start singing. It's horrible. So let's just ignore the fact that they are floating there. It's sorcery. Anyway, I do have to do Alder for more sorcery here, which is switching this to nighttime, so I want to see how dark this will be. Yep, and play around with the lights again. Well, I see the center should be here. Then be a lot of lights, I mean torches. Then we have the nipple light, and then this. It's kind of low. This ceiling is low to have such a very low brazier. Yeah. And then we have this. This is okay though. The Turanian collection does goes fine with this sandstorm. Well, storm glass. A sandstorm. Why did I say sandstorm? And then we have yeah, I was thinking about sandstorms. There is no such thing on Sipta. Maelstroms instead. Yeah, that's a bunch of fire for a place full of food. It looks dangerous, very dangerous. And low FPS, but then this is also fire. Fancom is full of pyromaniacs. I mean, it's kind of dark, but I kind of like it because it still highlights these main carpenter's bench. That's all we need, and we can still see properly. It doesn't stay like nighttime all the time anyway, so I think we should go with this. Yep. What this? A little to the front. Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't look that empty. And I thought I had crafted one chair that I didn't bring with me. Yeah, we'll take care of that soon. And painting. First person placement, it's usually better. Oh, we didn't glitch through the wall, that's great. It's not centered. But I feel like this is not centered either. But that's okay though. Yeah, no, I think it's better. I was thinking I'm not gonna place any painting here because these are like windows, so yeah. And you can see anyone passing through the elevator here. Yeah, that's the horizontal elevator section on the other side. Well, I don't think this needs anything else. I mean, we needed like plants, but we have the green from the precision carpenter's bench. I added this bench because in the other precision bench we don't get all the things unlocked, it seems. A few things. I guess that's why I placed the other one. That's fine though, guess. I just want to check the chair I think was left behind. And there it is. This will be easier for us builder to go for a small box stack with stations and then us trolls while decorating. But guess for us always go big or go home, so don't complain. Yeah. There's a chair. I can do something. Yeah, place a bunch of things here, like they were working on these things, you know, carpenters. Yeah. Right, I think that's fine. And I'm not gonna touch on anything else here. But maybe an orange carpet, I don't know. I mean, this is a workplace. Who plays carpets? I do. It's an actual orange here. Alright. I mean, I can try. Maybe like this. I don't know. Very orangey. It doesn't look amazing though. If the orange was softer. I am not sure. I don't think so. Let's just grab the orange. Yeah, let's leave it like that. I think we're done with carpentry. Maybe I want to place then a sign here. We have custom signs. No, we have modern signs too. But we'll see then how it goes really. So now let's go to the tannery. One more room down. 100 to go. No, thankfully not, but still some good work to do. Which is scary, but I was further away to finish this. Pace, even though I still take a while to... I mean, these things take a while anyway. I've heard, but if I keep the pace, I think I'll be done with this in a while, hopefully. Let me drink more water. I'm always so thirsty. Alright then. And let me study this. So looks like I've started the decoration here, which is already a good step done, a big step taken. But of course I didn't finish, which is bad. So about rugs, I mean, I could add like more tapestry. This also asks for a few trophies, yep. Yeah. I can also work on the lights. But let me see what we have in here first. Oh, okay, we have a deer trophy. Poor deer. They look so cute. Too cute to be hung in the wall. That's so... Well, anyway, I had... I used to use a lot of these oven tools in my bases a long time ago, especially during early access. Well, we didn't have like plenty choices, but even nowadays I find this pretty cool, especially when combined with decorative planter hops like in yards and such. They look pretty good. And sometimes I used oven stools as surfaces and tables and bedside tables because you can put like candles over them, so it's pretty awesome. Just a little suggestion for you: if you can decide on what to go as decoration, you can use oven stools not only as chairs, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's go and sure about the lights yet. These watchers wall torch seem okay. These are like old Twitch drops, but they don't illuminate the place very well, okay? Just exactly where they are. The light is really weak from those. But I do enjoy the bookshelf a lot and a few other things. Okay, and about these... Hang on, I'm missing more trophies. I have the trophy chest all the way upstairs, so I do have to go up there. Maybe to the storage room. Yeah. Well, back there. Always miss this place, I guess. I gotta fix the lights again. Where is it? Hang on. It's not here. Look, another cat. Yeah, that's the storage cat, because it belongs to the storage room. Okay, clearly it's not here. But I don't think I took it upstairs, did I? Well, we'll check. Everything is green, so once again, every stream, or I could just fix this before the stream started. I remember about doing that today, and then I forgot, because I had to do the thumbnail for the stream, which is not the best today, okay? But then I forgot to reset again the colors. This is the default color for the glorbs from PP mod, so the light orbs, but the glowing orbs, it just resets every time I close the session. So I do have to ghost here exceptionally. So I'm playing normally, saying this every time. For whoever is watching my stream for the first time, I have to explain things. Because, I play without God mode. I have to set up myself always some settings under admin so I can use the PP mod moving and resizing features to properly place items. But other than that, I'm not using the admin cheats, okay? Because I decided to do a normal gameplay, okay? Yeah, other than that, except for little mods, I'm using vanilla settings most of the time. It's just for, you know, extra things. Glad I'm single player to just have those little helpful things that the game doesn't, you know, doesn't have a few features, or, you know, due to game issues, mods do enrich and give us those that help that we need to slightly fix things that Funcom has never fixed. Okay, even if we request. I bet some things kinda hard to fix, but if modders can fix those things, I believe that it's really possible. It was never done, so I think mods are great because of that. Even though I do love mods, but I do prefer playing without mods, because sometimes I just don't feel like I wanna install mods for a few things. But to place things or do a few things in the correct way, I do have always to rely on mods, because the game itself is not offering me what I want. Yeah. The game itself, however, is amazing. I cannot complain. It won't ever be flawless. It's just a few details. If you are like, you don't have to be a perfectionist, but a few things, mods become super handy. You know. And especially when you play with one of the most, you know, problematic building sets, maybe one of the most wonderful, such as Stormglass, but then it is the one that gives you the most problems. You really want to use mods to correct the placement of what you are adding to walls and such. Yeah, then you have to use, for example, in this case, PP mod. But then, and the mods themselves have some issues too. So, I mean, I'm talking, but mods can be a pain to learn. It's a pain to learn the dev kit, and it's not for everyone. It's super time consuming. It's super time consuming to add content to the game too. So it's easier said than done. And I mean, I've studied programming. I tried to build things on applications to build stuff. So it isn't easy, and it is not easy to find problems and fix them. Well, when you know the culprit, it's easier to fix things too. But it's super time consuming, it's horrible. But then a few things could have been done a long time ago, and other things were never fixed. So, and when you add more content to the game, plus you want to add more content in a faster rate, when other things are still not fixed, then we have a big problem. And as content creators, there it is, cool, want to give you like proper info on things, want to give you like a showcase of things, of new things that were added, and those things are not working properly, then we are not like able to provide the proper content that we used to like before, because the game itself is giving us trouble and it's not working properly. So there are people right now that are is not being able to cover the whole content of this chapter and previous chapter just because of that, because the game is not really helping us on that. Okay, I know. So, and even the paid content right now, like I'm talking about Bazaar and even Battle Pass. So some people pay for the Battle Pass, others just opt out for just doing the challenges, and the fact that we are not even receiving things on time because they are aware of this, but this should be fully functional. Okay, it is not. I'm sure that some people are being disappointed since they have focused a big percentage of the content on these two things and just delivered only a small amount of things on the map. Like, okay, the merchants and the if you hear noises, the side neighbor, okay, they only release pretty much the merchants and well, a few items really, the merchants and new encounters with each chapter, and nothing much more than that. It gets so fast. Okay, it is pretty cool, the new content here, but that's it, nothing else. What else was added with this chapter 2 in terms of features? Just that. Okay, other than the merchants, the encounters, well, they changed a bit the encounters, but it was like very linked to the first chapter. Other than that, they just focused here. Yep. So I don't have like big hopes for the future of this game if they are going to keep having big problems and focus more on the bazaar and battle pass like this, because people are getting really like disappointed. I mean, they can keep releasing there on the battle pass and bazaar, that's okay, as long as more things were balanced in between, and it's becoming pretty hard not only for them but also for the community if we cannot like actually check things properly, because sometimes not even the encounters are triggering properly. Then that's a problem. Okay, I think sometimes we understand that the game sometimes doesn't work as intended, we get bugs and such, but for a few things, even if they were like on test live and they are already being released, and then on the stable version they are not working anymore, what's going on? When they are delivering things that are like under a paywall, and this is very dangerous for the game, for the health of the game, and for the player base as well. If this keeps going for more months, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, we can still enjoy the other content of the game because it is a huge amount of content, but these new things are like the stages of it, of those, are just very, very bad in my opinion. Because people are actually making efforts to obtain the new things and they are not working properly, that's the problem. Hey Kiss Gaming. If I have seen the Weapon Evil animations yet. The Weapon Evil animations... No, I haven't. How do I see that? I mean, when you hold weapons and the character does like new animations now? No, I wasn't aware of that. Thank you for asking. Did they talk about those? I didn't remember. So let me see what I'm gonna put on the tannery. I don't have like all the heads clearly. I use these. I have one of these already. Hold the spear and don't move. Okay, I have spears upstairs. Whenever I pass through the to the weapons on the trophy room, I can eventually check those out again. I mean, I can hold a spear, or anywhere else I do have spears, like in the... I think I still have a few left in other rooms. I can check. They do new animations with the weapons. Okay. Oh, unfortunately, I don't have any weapon hold here, but whenever I can hold a weapon in other rooms, I will. Thank you for letting me know. We'll check this in there. Yeah, I'll check it out then. All one-handed weapons are also the same. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I totally missed that, or just don't remember. Yeah, awesome. We have new animations now then. Instead of just having the animations with a character without nothing. Okay, so what else do we need there? I was thinking about a tapestry. Maybe this. Let's see if it looks alright. The great sword and spear have an original one, nice. Great axe and warhammer are the same. Alright, the same as before, so they didn't change. I don't even remember which one was the animation for those. Because when I'm holding the weapons, I usually move around. So my memory is terrible. So I'm gonna make sure I will hold a spear or a great sword very soon then. Thank you. I'm just gonna finish this tannery room and then check that out. Okay, let me... just finish a few things here and go here. Okay, so we need a few things on this side. I'll have to fly, it's easier. They have the same evil animation, you'll have to see for yourself. Weapon evil animations didn't exist altogether till this update. Ah, okay. Alright. Right, the placement like this is easier. Yeah, there is like an elephant or a rhino making this noise, and they are kind of far from here, like out there in the shore. So I'm just here and they are over here, and I already hear them. It's crazy. Alright, we have already a ceramic jar there, just resize. Oh, I already have a few pots here. It's okay though, and another one there. Interesting. Can have a plant here though. We have some space. So the carpentry didn't take any plants. That place was a little crowded. And golden lotus, the flowers can just match these. So I remember yesterday, I think I've seen a bit of this precision tannery on the other side of the wall. It just goes through the wall because this is a bit, as you can see, it just goes through. But it's kind of tough to place these. So yeah, I have to put it a little to this side instead. Here. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah. I won't see on the other room now. Maybe I can use this here. Which will look great with a different rug. The cat is too loud. Yes, the issue with this... Oh, whoa. The issue with these walls again. So guess I have to perform the trick with the PP mod. But it's gonna be tough. I have to get something like... painting. Or for example this. I picked up the 29, that's okay. See, it's sinking. I'll place this here, and this will kind of overlap it. Yeah, now it won't sink. Now I remove the triple slot display, and it works like this. See, that's why I need this mod so much as well. It's because of the placement. I've tested with other DLC's walls, and see, that's why I keep asking for a revision of the DLC pieces, but it's not happening for now at least. I don't own the game. It will be like a little request to see if it will be possible to fix this. See, there is another piece attached to the side of this wall, and it just goes through. I guess it's a texture problem, I don't know, but I wish it could be fixed. Maybe I could just put these like there. Resize this. The resize feature from PP mod is amazing. I'm glad that they were able to keep working on the mods, so it didn't get like fully broken. Yeah. Now I will add the triple display rack here. Oh, we didn't get bugged? Okay. Like glitched. So this looks like it's gonna sink though. It does sink a bit, but I guess it's not too bad. Maybe the horns will touch the the ceiling. Okay. You have two real cats at home and in the pet in Game Defender, so several times just checking who's meowing. The pets are the real ones. I believe sometimes it gets confusing too, because for example my cat is usually asleep on his bed or on my lap, like but usually on his bed, like on the side of my armchair, and I tend to look at him when the cat starts meowing. So it gets me confused as well. It's pretty funny. So okay, let me see. The bear, I'm not sure about the bear though. It doesn't look well there. I don't think so. Just a huge head. Maybe it's like the head is too big for this room. So maybe here. Whoa, okay. Or there. Like in this corner. I guess. It's very fierce looking. Well, it's a bear. It was a bear once. Okay. And it's just... I don't know. It's okay. I was thinking about adding taxidermy pets here. It's kind of crowded now. I'll leave it like this. And let's put these here. Yeah, just for filling the empty space, so no empty spaces here. I can actually... this a little more here. Maybe... oh, it was... maybe to this side, like to the corner instead, yeah. And now... I'm gonna turn... I'm gonna turn this into nighttime. Become dark. Oh, we're getting some lights from the surrounding areas of the castle, which kind of helps so I could avoid like extra lights here. But yes, still a bit dark. Let me check this. Oh, well, okay. A lot of fire. What did I put on the other one? I could go with the same with the Ergoshin, but then the walls are kind of crowded already. I could put an Ergoshin wall torch there, so let me check again. My memory is horrible. My memory, I mean. Okay, I added an hanging lamp here, a Turanian one. Okay, I could go with the same. It's getting a bit foggy even here. That's interesting. How is it tonight here? It's not that foggy. But looks cool. This brazier looks pretty good here. I will leave like the sorts of braziers for like the smithies instead. And maybe I can like put these, well, instead of in the same places I've added back in the carpentry, maybe here instead. It doesn't help a lot with the lights, but it's better than nothing, I guess. I hope I don't see like the ending of the lamp sticking on the ceiling. Let me just go through the ceiling now that I'm here and double check that. Okay, I don't see anything, that's fine. Alright, well, still kind of dark on that corner, but that's okay, I'm not gonna use this corner, but as you can see, the frame's kinda... It just benefits the corner, of course. Oh, if I... Oh... I could do something. But, you know, there's a very big trophy to place there, and then I could put... I can try something, hang on. Switch the torch better. No, the light does something better over there. Just benefits more parts of the base, the base, no, the room. So I think I can agree on that. Maybe. My cat doesn't meow this loud, honestly. It doesn't make this much noise, thankfully, actually. It is more... It does sound more like a pigeon. than a cat. It's more of a talkative cat than an actual probably a person disguised. Okay, this doesn't look like great here. I'm just trying to hide these things in the windows. It doesn't look amazing, it just... Then we have the ugly bear. Maybe I can... No, the bear was already here and it wasn't working that well. Well, can I add the bear here instead? No. Oh, okay. It looks so strange. I think I like the elk there. I wanted to... something. Hang on. How can I... No, it won't work. I wanted to just place these under the rug a bit to hide the wood, but well... I wanted to select the rug. Hang on. Almost was able to access it. Hang on. I'm trying not to fly here. Ah, damn it. It will be a pain then to place it properly again. It was already a pain to place it there. Yeah. Because I think the bear looks better there than on the side. But still... If we could hide the wood from the trophy, that would be cool. That one looks kind of odd here, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this. Let's not spend more time here. I think I'm pretty much done with the tannery. Yep. Tannery is done too. Yeah, finally finished. That's cool. So... I think I'm gonna pass to this side of the, the crafting station's rooms. I know that I still have the dyer's bench and casting table rooms to work on, but I'm gonna leave that for later. I'm gonna start working on these sides. Okay. Just gonna drag this here. Yours just eats and sips, but the other you call it Obelix is always ready to eat some more. This one is very crazy about eating always nervous. Tends to also try to steal food from us here, but I don't let him. And this one was at my mom's yard because he was living with a stray cat colony. My mom used to give him like some treats, so he was very used to it like all the time. So and goes crazy about food, crazy. And yeah, it's a very healthy cat. So. And now he's just sleeping. Okay, so I'm here. Let me see. I may have some weapons left here. Yeah. So I can try to hold the spike and see. Like, you mean the evil animation? Let me see if she does something about this. Just standing. So this is like the new thing. She's just holding things like this. And before this one didn't exist, she would just stand and holding like with her two hands and did nothing else. So that's pretty cool that they actually added this to the game. Well, it was about time, I think. It's cool. I mean, it's good also to take like a screenshot of your character. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense, yeah. Nice. Yakit spike, I think. Yeah. I have here the Blade of the Adventurer. Clearly I've used this one before. And then let me see the idle animation for this. Okay, she holds it on the shoulder. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this before, or don't remember. That's pretty cool. Yep. My poor shoulder. It's very heavy. Oversized weapon. Yep, cool stuff. Thank you for telling me again, Chaos Gaming. So, suppose this didn't change from what I understood? Or did it? Or is this also new? I don't know, but... well, it's supposed to make a lot of sense if they change position after a while. And not just stay in the prepared to attack position. I think it's pretty cool. We have stuff like this in the game now. Change the animation. I think it's more realistic. Awesome. So for example, we have like the one-handed axes. I think I've dropped like whatever I had repeated here on these chests. May have a few things scattered around still, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's get back on track. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, definitely I started the decoration here and then eventually stopped. Yeah. But it's good that I did place a few things already here. So nowadays, well, after the patch 3.0 was implemented, we were able already to craft, but we had to unlock actually. Not sure on Sipta, but we I know the place thanks to Pixel Cave for this one. We could at least on Exiles, as I said, not sure where you can unlock the feat to or the knowledge to craft this drenching vat and the bellows. I was about to say gallows, I don't know why. The bellows and the iron bar decoration. Okay, to add to your smithy's room. Great, so I was thinking to finish this first because I have on my mind for quite a long time to add here a plant. I love adding plants anyway to anywhere here. I also want to probably add a median bookshelf to that side, but as you can see on this side is slightly different from that side because yes, both sides here on this area are different, so yeah. That's why I only added one bookshelf and not the second. Okay, interesting. But yeah, let's add a little plant there. Should I put a carpet here? I don't think it makes sense to add carpets in like the literally hottest area in the place. Me and the carpets. Well, it makes sense to add an orange carpet to where fire is present. You know, it matches the setting, I guess. Maybe it's kind of like 1, 2, and then we have 1, 2 ceiling pieces because these are not foundations. What's underneath my feet is scary. It's just a bunch of pillars and not foundations, trust me. It's horrible. It's just the stairs sticking through. Yeah. So let me see. I'll get you another smelter cow worker eventually, okay? And plants. Do we have any plants leftovers? Except for this. Do I want anything from here? Ceramic jar. Not sure. I don't have more of these. Bench, okay. So I probably have more of these. Nice. It's time to get more seeds from upstairs then. Yeah. I don't have like almost any of these around, like 2 or so. Not even this or anything. Okay. Yeah, time to go upstairs definitely very soon. These are from the mod. Okay. I already put a few bars, but yeah. Just gonna take another general look. We have free edge mazes. We have free edges with it. It's just not a huge choice, I think, here on the Beyond Decor mod, but not everyone wants or can use mods, okay? Sometimes I'm not up to install mods in the game, so yeah, no. You can always go with the paid version. The edge mazes on the bazaar if you have 1,000 Chrome coins to spend. I mean, I like those edge mazes, I'm just not sure yet where I'm gonna spend those coins that I've earned from the Chapter 1 Battle Pass, so I think I'm gonna save up those for now and then we'll see. I still have my doubts, so yeah. I can decide for now. I'm just slowly passing through things, so make sure this place gets better decorated, right? As long as I have resources, that's okay. Cats keep crying. Alright, finally. Also, I need more planters. Go upstairs very soon. I have the expertise to the max on the perk that the Beast of Burden, I think, that allows me to walk, run and dodge at while fully encumbered. So that's not a problem for me now. Being at max, you know, with heavy weights on me, it's nothing. Just in case you're wondering. Let's grab some seeds. I'll need probably grab a few of them of this year too, and we have this, so I'm not gonna get maybe a few. Some ones, but okay. I'll have to restock on a few seeds, it seems. No, not enough space. So much scrap here. Oh, look at this. Some things aren't just stacking. Why? There is a problem. I'm gonna do this. I know it's horrible, but now I was able to pass all the materials. Stuff wasn't just properly stacked. Probably it was my fault. I just craft a few at once. I'll craft things carefully at a time. Yeah, I don't have more for now. I've crafted a few before. I think I have a couple on the alchemist's room, but then we'll see if I need more. I'll get more of these berry bush seeds somewhere. I still have some living. I'll craft more. Maybe I don't remember. Hey Atom Star, good to see you here. I'm glad that you've been enjoying the game and loving my videos as well. I appreciate it. If there's anything, any question about the game that I'm able to answer you, just let me know if I can help with that. And thank you for showing up on my stream. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I played this game for way too long and I tend to forget many things because the content of the game is so huge that it's normal that sometimes I do still forget a few things and I do have like to double check stuff on sometimes the web or just to see things in the game that I eventually still forget to how it works because as I said, it's just so much content that it's normal to forget how it works. But yes, it's good always to double check things. And then there are so many crafting stations, so many resources, but it's good to have like a good variety of things nonetheless. And then they keep adding things, not as much nowadays when it comes to, let's say, new resources, but new features, so it's always good to see new stuff, of course. I'm always hoping for more balance, but at this point, you know, the game has been out for years now, so not sure what else to expect, but I'm glad that you are enjoying it, as I said. Yep. Okay, so I'm just trying to keep going on the decoration of a few parts. I'm working right now on the crafting stations area. I was thinking about adding here plants. I needed to craft one of each kind. But I think I'm going with one with flowers or just bushes this time. I have a cat in the nearby, I guess. It's just very loud. Let me check this. Sure, maybe I could use the hops. Or this. And that's the leavening agent. It's okay. We have a bench here. Yep. Well, the cat is really mad. It seems... the character moves a bit too fast, so it's a challenge to place things properly. Maybe I'm gonna use the mod move feature instead, so I can rotate things properly. It's not perfect though. It has to be, almost, at least. Okay. Ah, damn. Okay, it is better. Or I can go put 2 plants on each side and then another seat here. Let me check. The other way also look fine, but I like this too. Then maybe I add something like a wall torch there. Why do I have this here? It probably was on the artisan's table. It wasn't just classified as material, so the filter didn't show this. It's okay. It's crazy, it's not enough contact with the wall. Okay, same thing as it was. It's fine. Let me see, one of the problems with the decor mods is that most of them still don't have interactivity, new building hammer feature. Yes, they need to be updated with new building menu. I've not seen those furnaces. Are they vanilla? Yes. They are just the upgraded version of the tier 1 furnace. I can show you where is my building hammer. You need to be at one of the highest levels. So if I go here to the building menu, crafting stations, you can see this is the tier 1 furnace. You probably saw this one with you can craft it with 500 stones. Later in your gameplay, if you reach a certain level, you can unlock then the improved furnace, right? This furnace is these ones that I have, which are the giant furnaces, are the heat efficient furnaces. These are like the fastest furnaces, you know, they craft things much faster in comparison with the lower tier ones, which are these two. However, they burn fuel much faster, they burn your coal much faster, or wood, so it's something that you have to think well before crafting these. These are much more expensive. And then you have the fuel efficient, so they have like a taller chimney, but they don't occupy, they occupy a bit, but not as much space as these ones, okay? These ones you can unlock, let me see, survival. So you have like the blacksmith, the furnace, which you need level 10, but yes, they are totally vanilla. Even though I'm using 3 mods currently, but not these furnaces. So short answer, they are vanilla, they are in game. You have the improved master blacksmith level 30, and then grandmaster smelter level 55, so they are like almost in game. You need star metal tools for this, so you can only unlock star metal at level 50, if I remember. 55 too. It's like a way ahead. Yeah. Yep. So it's like part of the grandmaster things. These were added like way after the game was fully released, so it's not a very old thing in the game. It's actually one of the most recent additions to the game. These have been for a while, maybe since last year or so. I think the developers added this last year max. It's something that I've been using like not a long time ago. I have like the tenor grandmaster things. So these high tier things occupy so much space that even if you want to go for a smaller base and need to craft like epic armors and such, you feel forced to expand your base. Unless you are playing in single player mode, you can always build this outside of your base. Otherwise you have to expand your bases a little more. But then you have like the other things. These occupy like even if I put this on the corner, you will still need more than 4 foundations because of this side here. A bit more. But as I said, you will need a bunch of coal for this. But then the crafting time is so quick in comparison. I have the fuel burn time a setting like to just the slowest one, which means that I don't spend as much coal as in the normal setting, which is cool. So that's why I'll go with this in instead. Otherwise I have to go with the fuel efficient. And then you have the kiln. The kiln is also cool, but you don't unlock that through the knowledge. It's a lot of info. I don't want to spoil you on the things that you can find out if you just started playing. Yeah. Having a lot of trouble You're playing in Exiles, not in Sita, right? Yeah, they do not spawn much often up there on the snow. I mean, they only spawn in there, but people do have trouble in getting star metal because of how frequently they spawn in. Sometimes the spawns there on the Exiles do get bugged. For example, I do have a mod installed, but then people are not up to or cannot like play always with mods. This PP user and server management that I do have, you can, for example, here, if you are like server admin or playing in a single player, you can set up a command to force meteors to spawn the time you want to. But then in the game, it should be working like as it's supposed to be. But sometimes one thing that may help, it may help if it happens in the Exiles the same way it can happen around the Isle of Sipta when the meteors are not spawning or enough times, is to be not far away from where they drop. If the player is in around the radius of where the meteors are falling, then the game, that is enough to trigger the meteors to spawn star metal. For example, if you are around the area there in the snow, that can help spawning the meteors, even if you are in servers. It is a small trick, it's kind of odd, but it may work. At least if there's like at least a server player playing on a server, that may be enough to trigger the meteors. But it is a matter of luck too. Oh, you're in Sipta. Here for me, I think I've been very lucky. I've been seeing a lot the meteors spawning in. But yes, what can happen is for you to approach this area a little more often and see if that helps for them to drop. Yeah, these ones look less rustic. If you're talking about the furnaces, yes, exactly. I do agree. These look more advanced too. They are. Nail setting is 3 hours. For them to spawn. I wasn't even aware of the hours. You were not aware of to be able to set the time range for the meteors. I never set the time they can drop. There is possible. The spawn timer. I think it's like the general setting, right? Resource respawn speeds. I think for about the meteors, there isn't a specific option for the meteors themselves. I think that's about the resource respawn. If you change the resource respawn here, that will mess up with the meteors spawn timer, right? You read that on the wiki. It is possible to set up the meteors timer too. Where is it? Since it's not here on the harvesting. Because I didn't find that anywhere. You have the Maelstrom, of course, you have the Purge, you have overall the general resource respawn multiplier, which could be an influence for the meteor spawn, since the meteors, star metal is part of the resources after all. Because it's the vanilla here. So you can have like some sort of influence. But overall, at least for me, I've been really lucky in finding a lot of meteors showers. However, I've been having like star metal for literally months because I've grabbed like a bunch before, and that is lasting for me for a long time. But of course, I'm not on a server. But yeah. it's still happening for me, but I guess I'm lucky. And then I've read like months ago that it can help triggering when they are kind of faulty to be like in the surrounding area. That can help triggering the spawn. But yes, the wiki is usually right. And then with this I don't know, but yeah, here you can force meteors definitely, but I'm not aware of the setting. The wiki says that, and I had no idea. Thank you for telling me that it's like 3 hours until the next. By default, it's 3 hours until the next meteor shower to spawn in. Well, I didn't have no idea, honestly. This one is kind of huge. I didn't want to. Like maybe in the middle, but no, I think I'm gonna place this one. Kinda cool, but I'm not sure why I have this here. I mean, I like it. It's a bookshelf though, but yeah. I think I'll leave that one here. When I'm Celine log out, it seems to take a long time to get a meteor shower. If I'm playing the multiplayer server, it depends on the amount of players online. Yeah. For the spawn rate of the meteor shower, if you're not mistaken, so less players online, the longer the wait. Well, I've also read once somewhere, I can remember that it is one player is enough for a meteor shower to just trigger. So there are probably a few facts or theories for that, but one thing that bothers me is that the developers at this point, after a bunch of reports since years ago, that they did never add a command to the admin panel, at least, that will force meteors to happen, okay, at least for the admins, and we need to use a mod, in this case pp mod, to force meteors to happen, okay? For whoever doesn't want or doesn't have access to mods, this is annoying, okay? For example, you are in a community server and need to ask the admin to trigger meteors. Some meteors are still bugged, okay? Some meteor showers, especially on the Exiles, but also on Sita, are still bugged, even if with its 3 hours by default. Some meteor showers still not happening properly. And then we need to invoke commands if we are admins. If not admins, some players could abuse of that, because star metal is supposed to be a rare metal anyway, a rare resource. The commands are there to just do a workaround when bugs happen, and we don't have that command implemented in the game. It's annoying. But yes, I think 3 hours is kind of a lot, especially if we are like in single player mode. I mean, it's supposed for them to not be falling all the time, but if we have an actual setting to change that, we only have the resource spawn speed multiplier, which should be applying. Maybe it does apply also if you change this to the faster. Maybe it does apply to the meteor shower too. But if we had like a specific explanation or another side option specific for the meteors, then it will be better. At this time of the game, we still don't have like those options for specific things. We do have for the purge and for the maelstrom, which is cool, or in the Exiles we do have for like the enable and disable sandstorm, but there are a few things that we cannot directly control exactly, so I think that's kind of annoying. Not tactical. See. In single player, it changes according to the difficulty settings. Saw some player having meteor showers after 30 minutes of gameplay. Only others 1 hour and 30. According to the difficulty, if they go like barbarian and such. Okay. Another thing that I probably wasn't aware. So here, difficulty: civilized, decadent, barbaric. So we need like more specific explanation for things exactly in game, because I feel like it's still hard to gather like that specific info unless we do like a proper research outside of the game in a few things. Like we could get like more details on that. I think I'm gonna go with those braziers. Those are pretty cool. And I'm gonna also go with hanging braziers. This one has more space there. Hang on. Need to put these a little more to the side. It's shoved on the wall now. No problem. Yeah, it's totally understandable if the base game itself has all the things needed to just make things a little more accessible. I don't mean easier, but more accessible, then it will be much better. So it's understandable. We don't have to go with mods all the time. But yes, in terms of certain functionalities, I believe at this point of the game, I think we should have them. So yeah. I have to spawn in the star metal while using... You have to get a spot where you know the meteor shower occurs and type in chat. No, the meteor command only works if you have pp mod installed and you set this up, because the meteor command wasn't added to the game itself, as far as I remember. Okay, you have to enable that with the mods. If you don't have this enabled with the mod to force it in game, it wasn't added. I can check on the wiki, but the developers didn't tell anything. I mean, they need to add things to the game. I mean, I could even check that, but or even in the chat, but no, you mean in the game chat? You can type that in the game chat and supposed to force that if you are under admin, but or like to force other things like. Sorry, you can even force maelstroms through. If something starts, you can force maelstroms to happen without a mod. Sandstorm, I think, too. You can also force sandstorms through the mod, but not meteors. Yep. You don't have to spawn the star metal while using PP. You have to get a spot and type in chat as long as you have. Isn't. Try, but you have to have it installed. You have to have it installed. Next time. It is. The game is as learn as you go. Makes what interesting. Yes. And even I keep learning after so long. There are like a couple of things that or I don't remember, or a few things that I just discovered and I'm like, I didn't know this, really? After so long. It does look simple, but then it is a bit more complex than we think. So yes, it's what makes it more interesting. I do agree. Yes, I hope you keep enjoying it. Okay. And a few more lights. Not sure why the barrels, but here. Yeah, those are like sticking close to that thing, but yeah. It's kind of a problem. Sheriff there. Goes well with the green though. Is he catching up with the chat? Nostrum is awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A bit scary, but it's great. My character is kind of stuck. No, I was just tapping the wrong key. You stay away from it if you're not prepared for it. Oh, yeah. A good advice. I have it disabled for now, but I wanted to Maelstrom a few times. And in the beginning, when I started to play on Sita, I avoided it. It was much more harmful than it is nowadays back in the first days of Sita, but then in the first weeks, or let's say months before they adjusted it. But definitely if you are not ready, then better be well prepared. But yes, now I'm pretty used to it, so I'm more comfortable to go and fight the enemies there. It is worth it in my opinion. You're thinking about starting your own stream. Oh, yes, I do have that sort of personality as well, so it was pretty tough on that too. But since I was already used to like talk to people in a certain way because I make videos for several years, I decided to give it a try since my life changed a bit this year. But then I will, after this gameplay adventure is done, I will be back to videos because I'm more of a video maker. But it was interesting to just engage into these adventures. So if you don't feel comfortable with this, you can always try the non-live version of videos. If you are into that, it's a hell lot more work in my opinion. But yes, or even try to go into non-commented gameplay instead. Some people don't like commentary in the background, for example. But yes, whatever you feel better with. it is not easy. It is something that takes a bit of courage, I can tell. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Better to spawn the meteor shower by yourself. It is. You don't want to lie, but you can almost guarantee to get that you get more meteors dropping than in vanilla settings. Yes, I tried it before, I can tell. Still more troublesome back in the Exile lands than here, I can tell too. Ooh, let me put a few more pots here. Bench, but it is not a bench that we can sit on. Very strange. The cat keeps crying. Cry baby. Yeah, there's no point in having a bookshelf that you cannot place things properly. Ah, you can. I'm gonna do a little trick with the mod. Yep. Okay. Need a few more things. there a way to save all the scrolls in a book or bookcase? You mean the scrolls that you learn recipes or the decorative scrolls? If it's the decorative scrolls, you do have to place them manually, because the bookshelves I already suggested, but the bookshelves don't have like a slot, for example, like the weapon racks, to place them there. You have really to just hand place them if it's like the decorative scrolls. Like these scrolls, or for example the papyrus, which is the base game one. For example, these. If it's the scrolls that you learn from recipes, those are not placeable objects. If you talk about the papyrus scroll, you can place them on the bookshelves that allow you to do so. If it's on the secondary shelves and such, some shelves don't allow you to place them below. Others do. If you don't have a mod to do so, then it's harder. But for example, like these, you can just I can actually keep that scroll there. You were thinking large scrolls. Oh no, compiling them to a book will be a great idea, but unfortunately you cannot. You can only read them. You can keep them in a storage container. Actually, you can keep them in the containers inventory, but not possible to place them in bookshelves. No, unfortunately you cannot. They just work as items you can keep in the inventory, in containers, pet containers, but nope, they don't work as decorative objects, so that's a no. It will be like compile them into a book, put them together like filling up pages, then you can actually read the whole book all together. No, that will be a great suggestion for them, for developers. Because, for example, you can... Sorry, I need water. You can find like a bunch of pieces of lore scattered around through the maps, and if you could like put the pieces all together, maybe some people like me who understand the lore a little more, instead of having to watch videos to just put the story all together, and not feel so confused, because a few things are like about something here are linked together with something that you can find eventually here. So some people have to study those things. I mean, that would be great. That would be amazing. Yes, I do agree. So that's a great question, actually. Thanks for that, because I mean, I hope that suggestion can just be made. Yeah, a very good idea, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing that in a big journal or something. Yeah. And maybe a leather journal here. Okay. Maybe some more wall decorations and definitely lights. If I turn this off, I can see how much light I'm gonna need. Here, maybe some candles or figurines. Yeah, I may use chop figurines or the figurine of Conan, something like that there. Now let's work on the lights. Maybe a few braziers, hanging braziers and wall torches. May have a few around. Or here, yeah, here. Sorry. My nose and throat are just acting weird right now. I was thinking about kitten lamps, but not sure. Some fire. Thinking about standing torches, but not sure. So let me see these. Makes sense. Here. Yeah. On that side. Let me do this here. Since I'm gonna put a bunch of lights on the way here, I may wanna just drag this to this side so it will just light up more the room and not the pole there. Doesn't allow me to use the mod move version instead. Okay, it's better. That's a different brazier. I think that's the lower brazier instead. That's okay. Let me see. Maybe I do have to use the lower there. Hang on. Need to make more. Here, exactly. Looks strange over there and not centered. Holy cow. It's getting lighter outside. Let me switch to night. Again. If I had to braziers so I don't have to put anything there. Okay. No. The cat doesn't shut up. Really? That's okay, you're welcome. I hope you have some fun and take care then. Have a great day or night wherever you are. And thank you for showing up on my stream. Appreciate it. Let me see. Let me just turn off these braziers for a moment. Yeah, what a difference. They offer a bunch of light, so... Then we have already this one here. It gets a bit laggy. It's a bunch of reflection from those. It's very strong, the light from there. So I was thinking I only need one. It goes darker. It gets darker. Yeah. I will place the other one. That's okay. Yeah, guess we have enough light here. It gets a little dark there and stuff, but... And then we have that thing, but... And... Let me see... Yep. I already have some here. Almost done with this thing. It's backwards. Well... They are quite different, but that's fine. Yeah, I think we're done here. Let me know what you think about this smelter area. Yeah, I was thinking, should I add more plants here? I think then it gets a bit crowded, but yeah, I think, yeah, cool, add this something here, but I think, yeah, let me not think way too much. Maybe a couple things here and there. Gotta stop. Let me see. I don't know. Doesn't look great, but I had to craft a lot of stuff and then nah. I guess I should stop. I guess this is fun. One more room done, let's say. It's getting laggy. I think it's all the fire. That's all my fault for not using only radiant gem torches. Okay, we'll see where this goes. Okay, then we have. It's already 5 p.m. here. I should be concerned anyway. So let's leave this for the end, I guess. If I have to eventually finish the stream, I'll let you know. So we have this side here. Okay. And let me actually stack this one too. Then first person better. Them. Okay. Yeah, we have a few things here already. But we can add a few more things. Billy cat. Maybe another one here. Or could have placed there, but it's like in the corner. Maybe there or here. I'll put this here. Sorry. I'm just trying to show a few extra things that I crafted around. Oh, look at how things sink in this wooden bench. It has been like this for a very long time, so I do depend on PPMod to just help these things going to the surface. I hold the left shift key and use the, how can I say, the mouse wheel to just put things up. Then I didn't really want to use mods, but then I felt tempted. For placement purposes, better placement. It's a life quality mod at this point for me. Really see. Well. It's my little helper. I mean, these have already drenching vats. We have this one here. It's okay. It's so tough to place these things at first time. I can build chimneys with these. It looks like a chimney. A chimney that is not in the bazaar. I was not even funny here. Okay. By the way, what's in the challenges today? Visit the Lay Shrine of the Birdman and gather Black Lotus. Okay, cool. So I'm usually after the rare and legendary challenges. Unless I don't have more multiplayers remaining, then I can go with this. And I'm doing this slowly, okay? I'm waiting for a fix to receive properly the things that I've claimed before. I didn't receive these yet. But yes, hopefully they will be fixing this, as they are very rare of the problems of people not receiving the rewards. Hopefully that gets fixed soon. Yeah, all we can do is to hope, right? So I'm gonna turn this night. So I can see how much light does this need. Not put too much light. Okay. Yeah, the fire will kill the performance, but I'm very aware of that, right? That's more than enough. No floor braziers for now. Oh, it's a cat. Holy cow. How about the carpet? I was thinking instead of orange, maybe green one here. No, I think we should also go with orange to combine with a fire here. I can animate the place and put the blacksmiths back in action. Because, as the name of my stream says here today, everyone works in my castle. How do you think I got these abs? I wished. Okay. Well, they are not more noisy than the cute cats here. So let's make an orange an orange carpet. They are okay, the carpets. Orange is by far not my favorite carpet. From the base game carpets collection. I prefer the red and blue ones. The green is okay, it's very green, but it does go well in the greenish scenery. Whenever someone tells you to go green, you can always craft a green carpet. I mean, why not? Ah. Yeah, a tiny carpet here in the center just because I want it. And I can, it's my castle. Yep, these smithies are done. Okay. We have the armor here because, yes. Yay, feels cozy. We have places to sit, so it's cozy. This is backwards, but that's okay. This won't sit anyway, so yeah. Poor knees. Poor knees. At least it's not my knees, so who cares? So yes, then we have this place to work on too. It's more of a passage, but since it's there are crafting tables. Which troll goes here? It's not no, it's the trolls that go in the... It's a taskmaster, isn't it? The ones that we put in the Wheel of Pain. They go on the torturer's work table. It's not the carpenter, I guess. Someone know. I think I never put any of those here. Anyway, I have like I have one of these or two of these, and I have the set truncheon. I've been using that one for a long time, and I have the best bindings on the game. So the best you can get. They have like a huge amount of durability. They are very durable. I mean, less awkward phrase, but it justifies, you know, for the type of materials that you use to craft one of these anyway. So it's pretty cool. So I don't use the work table for a while now. And then you got a tinker's bench. You can use like, I feel like it's a blacksmith, if so, or like an armorer too. It's something that I feel like it makes more sense to put here because I don't have an actual tinker troll. So yeah, I think it goes here. But yeah, those are occupied now. And I think it's just the two benches here. Then passage the outer side. So yep, I like what I've done here. So 4 rooms finished today. Well, they were halfway already, so if it's a reason to celebrate, it's still a reason. If you hear any noise, I have company now. Yeah. So, let's see. Plants. We need plants here. Okay. I might be putting this in the sacrificial room. I can't. I could add a few display racks, weapon racks there in the blacksmiths, because it all makes sense. I mean, I have their repeated weapons. I don't want to throw them away, you know. I mean, I can give them to some of my fighters that I'm gonna add to my base, but yeah, could be a thing. While I'm here. Yeah, I think so. Example this. I have repeated ones upstairs, so yeah. Like this one. It's cool. Oh, they're too noisy. There's a lot of stuff here. It's okay for now. I don't want to get this like very crowded. There's actually an Aldarian brazier down here. And then we have the brazier of skulls there, which is resized. It goes to the storage room, so if I put these here, not much sense, but it can still look cool. These are the pillars. But then I have like the old or the default stability in these castles, so I'm afraid to touch on anything, even though I removed the stability setting by now, but yeah. really like the kitten, some of the kitten things, so I tend to use these in several parts of my base. Hang on, I thought the craft stopped. Oh yeah, I wasn't seeing them, it's just on the bottom, but I thought I scrolled and they didn't show up somehow. Bench. Anyway, I have those now. Oh well. Because it's good to see you here. Welcome to my stream. I don't know what to do to shut up the cat. There was like a toggle tapping. Maybe if we put some meat in the inventory, will it calm down? Silly question. We cannot pet the cat in this game. Devs need to add a cat petting animation. That's strange. I don't know about these. Those pillars. If I could just... I don't want to do anything. That's okay, leave them. I mean, maybe I can with some resources. I need... I do have these here. Thought I ran out of resources for a second. I can still see those, but... This doesn't make anything better, I know. Just horrible. I didn't want to put like a full wall there, but because it takes space from this area. If that helps. Just wanted to avoid though. I don't have a repair hammer with me. I could make though, but give me a moment. Oh, screw it. I did like this before though. Okay. place gets a little smaller, but well, could be worse. Once I'm done with this room, I'm gonna end the stream, okay? If I'm gonna use the new storm glass pieces, unfortunately I'll probably won't. I feel like it's kind of a waste, you know, because of the price that they are charging. They are charging the same price as for a DLC, which brings a lot of stuff. I could change my mind, however, since I've gained this like for free from the previous battle pass. For now, I'm saving the coins, however, because I know with some future rotations we'll be getting these back again here. I'm not a huge fan of this collection though. It has like some cool pieces like these double doors, which can be very useful when it comes to, because you know that I use a lot of the storm glass. Not only with this castle, but in other buildings that I've done before, and I will probably use. I do like a lot the storm glass overall. Not happy with this here, like they are splitting DLCs, paid DLCs to this bazaar, so it's pretty stupid. Yeah, so we have like see-through ceilings. These two things are cool. These are like, I'm not a fan of this either. These are cool, but yeah, I don't think it is worth it if you see me using this. But this castle, in terms of structures, is pretty much all built, so I will not touch it on things. Here it was just to fix. I don't like the pillars anyway. Yeah. Good question. Thank you for asking. I'm just pretty much decorating it at this point. If you don't feel the need to just go for extra additions in terms of structures, because I think I feel like I already overdone it. So yeah. So I was saying that this is my last room for today. And should be like, if I count these separate rooms, this should be like the 5th room that I've completed today, which was pretty nice. And in the next stream I will be going next probably to complete the lounge and the pool, which is really by the side of this area. And then what else do I need to complete in terms of unfinished rooms? I feel like there's nothing else in terms to complete, but to start from scratch. Ah yeah, the dismantling bench and the delving bench upstairs near the pantry. And then starting from scratch in terms of decoration is the sacrificial room. And then I will be starting, I could give some touches to the yard, but in terms of light I can tell later. Starting the corridors and then the towers. I was further from finishing this, so yeah, after that then I can finally work on the pet shelters. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm starting to ask myself if I can finally finish this long adventure. May have to eventually go outside to do a few things, eventually here and there, which is really possible. But yes, after so many months, it's good to be closer to the end. Finally. Yeah, so sure about this, but we can try one for now, okay? Then we'll see, because this costs silk. Hey Checky, good to see you here. Well, okay, can go with this. And again the issue, so I have to do that trick. We'll be floating. I have to start putting things out of the way. Just to be able to have the carpets soon. I'm gonna try this one. Starting to look cozy here. I'm missing here a few things. Need more of those. Hmm. Where are the Stygian braziers? The ones I think I've crafted. These ones. I wanted to try those, even though they don't really match the setting, but they are like golden. I think could match here. Not sure. Let me try this. These are stronger. I also like those. Gets a little dark though. It didn't make a difference. I can resize this. See? Yeah, I guess that's better. This is a giant statue. I had to resize it though. It gets in the way. think it's like... It is cool, but maybe I won't place it here. I wasn't aware, I didn't remember that the statue was huge. And yeah, this one as well. Crazy. If you don't have like mods to resize these things, then you cannot place it like everywhere in your base, of course. It's insane. Okay. I think we're good. No more. It will be clutter. I could decorate this part of the fireplace, but I don't think so. Maybe I had trophy. Don't think so. Well. Rika. Oh, guess I'm done. Yep. Yeah, definitely. So let's take a final look at what I've done today. So clearly this part, which is more of a passage, but it still features 2 stations, as you can see here, 2 benches. And then we finish the blacksmith and armor's area. I have 2 blacksmiths, I just put them mainly when I use these, because of how noisy they can be at the cat's level. And I finished the smelter's area. Which was on hold for quite a while. Then I've done the tannery. Well, I finished it because many things were already placed, so I just finished furnishing it. Most of the things on the floor were done. I just added like plant and most of the wall decorations. Finished this part too. No big deal, honestly, but I liked how it turned out. I added lights too, enough of them. And here the carpenters were like pretty much done as well, almost. Didn't have a lot of stuff here, honestly. Just finished the decorations. It took me hours to do this, really. I can't believe it. So, yep. And next time, really, hopefully I'll get this lunch. It's what I've named this done, so equal to this side. Well, it won't take a lot of stuff, but yes, this is the fun area. Maybe add a couple more things to the pool. We don't have a lot of space here. Yeah. Maybe invest in more radiant gem torches, because it's getting laggy here, unfortunately. And, yeah, before I forget... this year I do have to make something up for this, and the cat that should be here, Johnny, should be really hear. Apparently doesn't like the dancers, but is the loudest one. Okay, and so the pantry cat always running from upstairs. Guess you're not a good person. Yeah. So that's all. Thank you so much for watching. And more of the same will happen next time until I'm finally fully done with this. Can't wait, honestly, but it's been fun overall. I enjoy keep adding stuff to my little base here, which appears to become laggy and not sure who's to blame, but yeah. I hope I can get this done sometime soon. At least it doesn't appear to be very empty anymore, fortunately and finally. And then show some love to the pets down there and to the other sorts of pets that are waiting for a home too. Yep. So have a great day or night wherever you are and take care. You need cat leashes. Maybe, but I feel like they love to roam around and they will become louder if I got them leashes, I guess. Well, thank you again for passing by and wish you again a good day or night. I am becoming very repetitive, yeah, you know. And so see you next time, I hope, and have fun if possible. Let's see what's next then. Goodbye. Thank you.